What's going on, guys? You're watching Ted Carr from Fruit Living, and if you're not subscribed already, be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below, and then we can get on with the show. Today I want to talk to you about the 5 must-have items for all minimalists. These are the best 5 items that I can think of that all minimalists, well, maybe not all minimalists, but I myself as a minimalist need. These are the must-have items that I've got to have in my life. But before I get into them, before I start talking about things and stuff and items, I want to talk about what's really important, and that is the relationships in your life. The quality of your life is going to be determined by the quality of your relationships with other people. If your relationships suck, your life is going to suck. You know, I just read the other day that the most powerful drug in the world is another human being. Human beings are what's really important to us, whether we are aware of that or not. Our relationships with other people is more important than all the stuff we could ever own. The things I'm about to show you, they're important for sure as a minimalist for me, but not anywhere near as important as my friends and my family. If I had a choice of losing all the stuff in my life or losing all the people in my life, I'd lose all the stuff, man. I want the people. The people are what's most important for me. Now, without further ado, let's get into those 5 things that I think every minimalist must have. First things first, a pair of minimalist shoes. These are Xero's new shoes. They're the Ipari Hana. How do you pronounce it? Ipari Hana? Let me know. Actually, there's gonna be a giveaway at the end of this video, so be sure to stay in tune for that. And if you can pronounce these Ipari Hana shoes properly, you might just be able to win yourself a pair. The reason I love these shoes is because look how freaking minimal they are, man. They just wrap right up. These things are tiny. These things don't weigh anything. And they're super comfortable, man. Your foot just fits right in the nice big wide toe box there. Your toes can spread out. Your toes aren't squished in there. They've done a nice job on making them look super sexy, super sleek. Love them to bits. And they're 0 drop, of course. The heel is not higher than the toe. Just like your foot naturally would be in nature, your heel is right in line with your toe. So, awesome shoe for that. And they look really good. And they're slip on, slip off. Look how easy it is to put this on. You just slip it. Done. And done. That easy, man. And they look so cool. That's the best part. Super comfy and super stylish. That's why I love them. And they're really good price too, man. Really good price. But like I said, if you wait to the end of this video, enter the contest, you might be able to win yourself a pair. I'm gonna be handing out either a pair or 2 pairs in that contest, so be sure to check it out. And taking them off is just a cinch as well, man. Just slip them off. Super easy. I love minimal shoes, man. They're amazing. And this right here is my new favorite pair by Xero shoes. Definitely go check them out. The next favorite item I have is, you're probably not gonna believe it, but it's a passport. That's right, just a good old passport. The thing I like about this passport is that it expires 10 years from now. I got the 10-year expiry, so it expires actually in 2024. But the thing I don't like about it is that it doesn't have enough pages, so it's gonna fill up pretty soon. I've already traveling around the world. It's gonna fill up, like I'd say definitely within the next year if I keep traveling the way I've been traveling. So I'm gonna probably have to get a new passport. I love it because it allows me to travel. That's why it's the best minimalist item. The thing that they could do better with passports nowadays is they could make them digital. I should be able to access my passport through my iPhone and through my computer. I shouldn't need to carry around a little piece of paper like this. This is so ancient. This is so like 1880s or something. I don't know if I should have had passports back then, but this is definitely like 100-year-old technology right here. Apparently they have a chip in these Canadian passports. They don't tell you where, but apparently there's a chip in them so that they can track wherever you are. It's like a GPS chip. It's pretty trippy. So anyways, I love it though because it lets me travel and it's very sleek, very minimal. But if I were to get another one, I'd get one with twice as many pages because it's kind of ridiculous having to go, it's not very minimal having to go fill out all that paperwork and wait in all those lines and spend all those hours just to get a new passport. But anyways, that's my second minimalist item that I must have, is a passport. Without it, I can't travel. The third must-have minimalist item is, of course, an iPhone or a smartphone. I prefer iPhones. I am an Apple fan for sure. I still remember I grew up with the PC. I was so anti-Apple for the longest time. PC all the way. Apple people are so limited. They can't do certain things that PCs can do. And meanwhile, as I'm saying this, my PC kept getting viruses. It kept having to get wiped and I'd lose all my files over and over and over again. Once I got a Macbook when I was like 18, I haven't had a virus since. I haven't lost anything since. So iPhones and MacBooks, man, they're way better than PCs in my opinion. Give this video a thumbs up if you're a Mac user. Give this video a thumbs up if you're a PC user as well though, because I want some thumbs up. What can I say? No, but for real though, give this video a thumbs up if you're an Apple user. I want to know how many of y'all are using Apple out there. Anyways, back on topic. This is my favorite. I have used this device more than any other device besides my computer, of course. I freaking love my computer, but when I'm not on my computer, if I'm using any other device, it's this thing. And the reason I got an Apple SE, is because I upgraded my iPhone 5. An iPhone 5, I used it for like 3 years straight or something every single day. Loved the design of it. There's a bunch of things that the Apple 5 and the Apple SE or the iPhone SE can do that the iPhone 7s can't. And basically, here's what they can do. Here's one second. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Try doing that with your 7 or 6. I love it. It's just pocket size. It fits in all my pockets. Check out this. Bam. Fits in every single pocket, man, and it's lighter than the 6, it's lighter than the 7. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is that it's only 64 gigabytes, but 64 gigabyte helps keep you minimal, helps keep you on the digital minimalist track for sure, and just gets using the cloud a bit more. I'm now using Audible and I'm now using Apple Music because I don't want to waste storage on here, so I just use Audible and Apple Music to store all my songs and audiobooks. Next minimalist item I've got is the MacBook. If you hadn't already guessed, this was definitely going to be on the list. This device I've used more than any other. You know, this exact piece right here, but a MacBook, a laptop is something I've used ever since I could afford one, really. It's where all the magic happens. This video is going to get uploaded on the laptop. It was the lightest of its time, that's why I got it. I got it to be super light, but then a friend of mine here, she got the super light MacBook. I forget what it's called. It's called MacBook. And it doesn't weigh anything, but it's not very powerful, and it doesn't have as much like RAM and, you know, storage, and always fills up and stuff. This thing I can edit like crazy on without worrying about it ever filling up or freezing or whatever. It's 500 gigabytes as well. And I don't use an external hard drive anymore. That wasn't very minimal, I found. I was like, why am I carrying around this big block like an external hard drive when I can just use the cloud, when I can just use Google Drive or iCloud or PhotoBucket or Flickr or Facebook or something to store all the stuff. If my computer ever gets wiped or my iPhone ever gets wiped, no worries, because it's all on the cloud. I love it. It frees up my mind. It's very minimal. The 5th thing on the list is the camera that you are looking out of right now. So you're in there and you're looking at through here. You're looking at the Canon G7X, baby. The best camera on the market, the best camera of its time, I should say. Maybe there's a better camera now, but definitely a couple years ago, this was the best vlogging camera, and it still is, man. Like, in my opinion, I don't know anything better than this. Like, it's just quick, easy, pick it up and go. Super lightweight, super easy, super minimal. It folds up, folds down really well. The only thing I gotta say about it is that the battery life isn't that great. I had to buy a couple extra batteries for it. But they're small, they're light, they're cheap, and they don't take up much space. So that's it, guys. And this right here, I guess I don't need the Canon G7X. I think maybe if I were to get like the next iPhone, the iPhone 8, I want to hold out and getting the iPhone. I didn't want to get the iPhone 7, so I'm like, I'll just wait for the iPhone 8. This thing's like just as good. I love this thing. The iPhone 8 is probably going to be crazy good. I might not need an actual camera like this. I could just like vlog everything on my phone in the future. So I think that's the future. In the future, when I make a top 5 video, it won't even have to be a top 5 video. It could be top 4 video. It'd be like the iPhone, the laptop, the passport, and then a sweet pair of shoes. That's it, guys. And the reason you're saying, Ted, how can you put shoes on the list but you didn't put like a t-shirt or anything? Well, t-shirts, it doesn't really matter what t-shirt I'm wearing. I can just go grab whatever t-shirt. All t-shirts pretty much fit the same. Same with shorts. As long as they're like a nice pair of short shorts, that's good. They're all pretty much the same. I love shorts with pockets though, so they can fit my iPhone in the back there. I also like little pockets in the front here. That'd be good as well. But shoes gotta fit you right. Shoes gotta fit you well. They gotta be light, and they gotta have that nice big toe box. They're very specific with shoes. They used to call me Theodore the Shoe Man in high school because I had so many different pairs of shoes. I like them all very, very much. So anyways, guys, that's it, that's all. And now, time for the contest. Are you gonna win? Alright guys, so you wanna win a pair of Ipari Hana Xero shoes? Here's what you gotta do. Make a video, make a short video, make a 3 to 4 minute video explaining why you love the idea of these Ipari Hana shoes, why you want a pair yourself, what you're gonna do in them, like what are you gonna do while you're wearing them, how do you pronounce the name, and keep in mind that the video will be judged on the most creative, the most enthusiastic, and the most convincing. So be sure to convince us of why you want a pair, and we might just send you one. It's that easy, guys. Peace out.